Hey guys, Ajax22 here. We're doing a follow-up video on the Mad Max 1911. As you can see, I've started doing, I clearanced off the diamonds for the grips, started doing some sketching. But that's not what this is about. What this is about today is the spoon. I got this spoon. This is a Japanese stainless steel, probably 1950s production. I really like the way it, the curvature and the way it's done. It's got kind of that sterling look with the amount of I don't know, complexity, but it's still a very simple stamping. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut it here, recess this back, and then clearance this grip safety and TIG weld it on. So this will be the extended beaver tail safety. Will be that facing downward, which will have an ergonomic fit on the hand like that. It'll be really cool. Anyway, I wanted to show you before I, got to working on it before, and you couldn't tell that it was still a spoon. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Also got the 1943 steel cent for the front sight, so going to be working on that. Peace. This is brilliant. Delicate and lovingly milled into the beaver tail, and then hand filed to match. Look at the contours on this sexy bitch. Okay, I can take my gun hard on and let you do this. Alright, go for it, man. We're using these as welding masks. Ninja, yeah. It smells spoony. Alright guys, got the beaver tail all in there and fitted. Mad Scientist did a good job on it. Also bobbed a hammer for it. This is a 1918 pattern that's been reprofiled. So mitigate the hate, guys. It was in the spare parts / junk bin. So it is an original 1918 hammer, but it's necessary because it looks awesome on this. Yeah, I really like how that beaver tail safety came out. It seems to be fully functional. Actually quite ergonomic and comfortable, even if it is a little bit overkill and ridiculous. Be real hard to get any hammer bite on this gun. Also, while we had out the welder, did the external weld grip serrations. I think those are gonna be pretty sweet to actually grab with gloves. Plus, they add a little bit more of that Mad Max feel that we're going for. The reason this isn't assembled at the moment, though, is when they got done. Don't know if you can see. There was a little bit of a tiny bit of bleed through right here in the rail, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. We just didn't have any of the Dremel cutting discs, so it actually happened on both sides. I gotta clean them up. Shouldn't be a big deal. And if we remember, this already had a slot in it and a hole, so it wasn't going to be an original happy salvageable slide anyway. It is a Remington Rand, it's a real one, but the damage had already been done, so that's why I was in the junk bin. This is one of I got a roll of these, the steel pennies. It looks like the biggest issue on doing these is going to be stripping the zinc coating off them. Nobody wants to weld zinc for a good reason. So I got to figure out how to chemically strip that off. I think just a basic acid should probably do it with some scrubbing. Could probably also burn it off, but I don't want to be around that. Zinc fumes are pretty nasty. Once that's done, cut it in half, and then just replace that front sight right about there with about the, I don't know, still trying to figure out exactly what orientation. I kind of want it to be obvious. You know, maybe just leave the 1 cent, just do the top half of Lincoln and the one with the little bit of stock. I don't know. We could go a couple of different ways on this. I want it to be obvious that it's a penny. You know, but I'm also probably gonna do the rear with 2 pennies, so it'll be won't be the world's most accurate sight, but it'll be cool. Still have to. I ordered a digital weller, good soldering iron, so that I could have a little easier time burning the grips with the design that I want. You know, a little bit at a time, it's coming together. I think the next thing is going to be the sights, probably, followed by the grips, followed by basic modification of some of these external controls. I think I want to replace this with something a little different. I haven't decided exactly what, but you know, figure it out. And then I may actually wind up recutting this frame. It's really out of spec. Could fix it, but honestly, on this one, it's might be too far gone. So for the next one, I'll probably acquire an actual current production 80%. Make my life a lot easier. If I do decide to fix it, the front dust cover is going to get welded up with a piece of sheet metal. Probably before we do the sights, I'll get this drilled. And what we're going to do is 4 porthole drillings on the side of the slide, and then also going to take and do pinhole compensation drills on the barrel for no reason. I mean, it's really just going to be cool for shooting. I mean, it's going to make fire out the side, which is cool. Yeah, and I'm trying to think of what else we're going to be doing that in the immediacy, but I'm drawing a little bit of a blank. Don't have my sketchbook in front of me. Still have to do the layout for the engraving on the slide. I'll probably do that after fixing the little weld through bleed, but also probably going to profile down on the top of this with some pattern files, just because I think I want a little bit of a smoother look. Right now the weld, you know, we filled it in, but we didn't blend it down. I kind of wanted to leave it exposed, but since that's right where the hammer hits, I think I'm going to blend it. Beyond that, need to do some mods to the magazine. Need to I need to come up with a takedown lever and probably modify that. Do something a little funky, but it's coming along. Coming along pretty quick, actually. I'm surprised at how well that beaver tail came out. It came out well enough that that's something that I would actually consider getting done on a normal firearm. You know, not a theme build, but it just works quite well, actually. I mean, there is a little bit of a novelty factor, you know, when whipping out a spoon on your gun, but function-wise, it's kind of hard to argue with. Probably also help control muzzle flip a little bit, just because it's so far out there. Anyway, that's what we got for you. I'll get back to working, and you know, feel free to subscribe, tell your friends, subscribing is how I personally keep score for, how good the channel's doing. So have a good one.